Well, Jermaine Dupri, if you know me, which you don't know me, but if you know me, you know that I actually really I don't love the story about Milli Vanilli, but I have researched that story quite a bit. And it's just been a weird interest because there was a behind the music of it years ago, kind of before I was born, I think. And I've watched that so many times. And then more recently, there was a documentary about Milli Vanilli, and actually, they interviewed the one surviving guy. And I hate the story, but I love the story because it is music history. If you don't know the story about Milli Vanilli, it's two black guys from Europe, important. They wanted to be singers, they wanted to be dancers, they wanted to be famous. So they get picked up by a white German guy, important. They're like, okay, cool, we're making new music. They start singing in a studio, they don't really like the sound of their voices, so they get 3 American black guys to kind of dub over it. Now, everybody was in on it, right? There was no like, oh my God, I didn't know. Everybody knew. And that is including the audience, all right? You cannot tell me that these guys are singing and have this American-style accent, and then when they start talking, they are like, hello, I am German man from do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Everybody knew. But that was kind of the performance. That was the point. The reason they got found out was 2 things. One, the famous track that got skipped, and they were on stage, girl, you know it's true. And then it kind of went, girl, you know it's the track skipped because back in the day it was tape. And so they go backstage, they're all embarrassed, they're all like, oh my God. And everyone was like, oh my God, they didn't sing? Yeah. So they came out, kind of blew past it. It was supposed to be like a music project, kind of like the guys that did Barbie Girl or whatever, do you know what I mean? Like, it was supposed to be just like a music venture. But then they got nominated for a Grammy. Now, they were getting nominated for a Grammy, and the people that were like, this was like the Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson era, everyone was like, excuse me, Milli Vanilli? They were kind of shocked. Even they were shocked. They got the Grammy, they won it, and they all got a bit contentious. But here's the real reason why Milli Vanilli got found out. And God, that's such a YouTube vernacular or whatever. Money. Basically, the 2 guys wanted to come out and be like, hey, that wasn't us. A lot of the original singers came out and were like, hey, that wasn't them, it was me. What then started happening is that the money was threatened because they were money makers at the end of the day, which means that this white gentleman man's money was threatened. He kind of was like, they're not the real singers. My point is that Milli Vanilli didn't get lambasted by the industry